Hey guys, my name is Ulysses and today I'll be teaching you guys how to play the marimba. Some believe that the marimba had originated in the Southeast Asia in the 14th centuries and others believe that it came from Africa. The instrument was brought to South America in the early 16th century by either African slaves or by pre-Columbian African contact. The timbre of the marimba is warmer, deeper, and more resonant and more pure. It also tends to have a lower range than that of a xylophone. Typically, the bars of a marimba are arranged chromatically like the keys of a piano. The modern marimba can be played by one, two, or more people depending on the size and the music. Each can use up to 2 or 4 mallets in their hands to play the instruments. These mallets are commonly made of birch, topped with heads of rubber, plastic, or wood, and usually wrapped in yarn or cord. But enough information. I'll be teaching you guys how to play the basics, just hold mallet, and learn the layout of the keyboard. So yeah, let's begin. Alright, so the first lesson is to hold the mallet. As you can see, we're just gonna grip it nice and loose. We're also gonna have our thumb onto the side of the mallet. Make sure that's also nice and loose. We don't want to put too much pressure on the thumb as it will hurt it. And then just go ahead and do that with your other mallet and start with the layout of the marimba. Is exactly the same as the piano. We have our middle C right here, followed with D, E, F, G, and then A, B, and then C again. C to C is what we call an octave. So when we play a scale, like the C scale, we're just doing a 1 octave. So we're gonna start at C, and usually we start with our left hand, and we're just gonna rotate left, right, left, right, left, right. All right. And that should bring us back to the left hand. All right, so that was the C scale, and now we're gonna add some of our sharps and flats, or what we call accidentals. That is our, starting here, we have our C sharp or D flat, and then here we have our D flat or D sharp. Here we have F sharp or G flat, and then A flat or G sharp. And then here finally we have B flat and then A sharp or A sharp. And we can learn our B flat scale, which starts up here on our B flat, and we're just gonna go down here to our octave B flat, and then hitting our middle accidental, which is our E flat. Alright, one thing to take into consideration is to always aim for the middle of the bar. This brings out a more clear and louder sound than if we were to aim at the ends of the bar, right here or right here. Usually, we do play at the ends of the bars, but that is only if we're going at a fast pace to where we can't reach the middle of the bar. But if not, aim at the middle of the bar, brings out more sound. It brings out more and clearer sound. Just that sounds better than if we were to play here at the ends of the accidentals. Alright, so we're just gonna take out our hand and grab one mallet and put it in between our ring finger and our pinky. Or, sorry, between our middle and our ring finger. Make sure that is nice and laid out, aligned to the palm of your hand. Alright, we make a fist. Make sure it's not tight. Make sure your hand is nice and loose, as putting pressure on it will hurt your hand. Here we just go ahead, put the end of our second mallet onto the palm of our hand, and then wrap it around our middle finger. We're just gonna go ahead and pinch it with our index and thumb, but also making sure that our thumb is nice and loose. Just like holding two mallets, we don't want our thumb to have too much pressure on it. And that is how you hold two mallets. All right, so now that we have two mallets on each hand, and go ahead and just strike a chord. Here I'm gonna place CG on my left hand and then CG on my right hand. And we're just gonna go ahead, do a basic stroke. And we can do this with just going down the keyboard. And just keep practicing that. Make sure your mallets are nice and loose, and make sure your hands aren't creating too much pressure. And just keep practicing that, and you'll have the flow of it in no time. Alright, so now that we've gone over the basics to how to play marimba, you just keep practicing and you'll eventually learn how to play more advanced songs like these.